7th, 2024. Going over today's price action. Today I didn't take any trade. It was a interesting day for me. All right, so on Friday the market settled here at 5,800, and then on Sunday we didn't have any strong activities for the 30-minute chart for me to really mark. I did have this level here, but we kind of cleared through it, so I didn't too much market, which is at 5783. But I'll mark it now for just for the sake of marking it to see how price reacted around it. Let's give it a since we don't have any news, we'll make it an orange color. We'll say Friday close. All right, so we can see that. All right, so I marked this level here because we had selling at this level here, and it looked good on NQ as well. Let me pull up NQ. 1 minute. All right, so this is NQ. And for the sake of saking, I'm going to mark this area here as well for NQ. And we're going to mark it, same thing, Friday close. Alright, but I wouldn't count it as an important level. So NQ had the same selling level around here. It had strong selling, then it had some odd selling here, which is like that red color, and then selling again. Then we have very strong selling right at the end. At this level here, same thing with ES, but the selling started here, and I marked this candle here specifically because if you go to the, let's pin this, if you go to the 30-minute chart, you see that we had a green candle after that large one. So I said this had to be a supply zone, so I marked it, and then within this supply zone I was able to find my 5-minute level right here where selling starts at 3 o'clock, because 3 o'clock is where that candle started. So within that 3 o'clock candle, we're able to find that level here. And when we came back to it during the day, we did try to buy, couldn't break it, and then price came down and then pushed up, basically consolidated to it, through it, and we get into the noon session, and then it starts to like teeter off, right? So this is what we really was getting. We got like a double top at this level, teetered off, and then I walked away somewhere around here because I wasn't getting the 12:30 reaction I wanted us to come back up for that reaction. And then at 2 o'clock, price really started picking up. 4:30, I mean 2:30, really started picking up, and it dropped. So the only thing that I did see was this high print at 5785 that came in around I have to go to the footprint chart, so let's do that. It came in right here around 1028. If we zoom into this, we'll see a very odd shaped footprint that really caught my attention. This thing really does know how to slow down. Right there it is, right? I'll probably close this out if it doesn't. Alright, I think that's good. Because I took some screenshots of it on the other computer. Alright, so we had this here, this 3023 weird volume amount around the 1028, between 1028 and 1040. So at 5785, So 1028. I need a 5-minute chart. I apologize. 5-minute chart. 1028 to what did I say? To 1040. So 1028. It was 40. So yeah, so this right here, right? So all of this here, then we have selling volume at the 40. We had something going on that stopped the price, and we also had this nice block over here. So when price pushed down, I could have looked for a sell up here, which I never got. On the candle chart, no volume appeared. That's why I never took a trade today. I wasn't interested in that. We had a lot of buying, wanted to push the price through, but it just wasn't working. And I never got the selling at the level that I wanted. I had selling after the level. I was not interested in that. And the only time we got selling, we never got it. We had buying. So if we go back to the footprint chart, though, after we pushed off, we came back down. After we came down, we came back up at the same level here at 5785. We got this, right? And this is 1113. Yeah, 43. So 1113 to 1143. So 1113 is 1113 to 1143. So it's probably this one. This is not my chart. 13, 1143. So it may have been this one here, and then a retest. May have been any of these candles here. All right, which don't give me anything. So I would have to have taken this trade based off of this, right? With taking it, was that 81, 82, 86? How high did we go on this? 86. Let's go 87. So it would have been like a 5 to 6 point stop loss, and probably wouldn't have been that bad. But my goal would have been down here, which we did reach 26. But we reached that 2 hours and 43 minutes later. I would have to really just walk away. And then we went even lower to 47 points. So that was the only location that we had anything of interest really, was this 5785. And when we broke through here, we came back and retested, had a chance to probably enter that trade. That was really it. Nothing else stood out, nothing anomaly, nothing here on the 5-minute chart. Maybe not even NQ had anything of, you know, that I could trust for this trade. Everything was just kind of weird and backwards, so there was nothing there for me. Maybe down here we had something, but nope, nothing else. So no buying down here. That worked out well. Everything was just like opposite day today. Straight nothing. So I didn't take any trade, but we did have, like I said, one level that stood out, and we could see that, you know, we kind of hung around that Friday close on NQ, but on ES we kind of really just chopped around it. Didn't really benefit the trade at all, the stock at all. But once we broke out of this level, let's see if we had anything else of value. We had the opening volume, which was huge. So once we closed below it, which was probably down here, and we pulled back, so this would have been the only entry that we got. Right, because we had some strong volume here. but we are below this now, so we would need a retest. We closed, came back up. We closed at, no, we didn't close. We didn't even close on the 30. We closed here on the 30, on 13. So I had to get an entry at 13.30. So let's see what the 13 gives us. Couldn't even get this trade if I wanted to. Look at this reaction, ridiculous. Yeah, I'd be chasing all of this. All right, yeah, it worked out, but I mean, let's be for real. This is a huge drop. Nothing there of significance that I could use. This is probably the only one, but we're back in value. Long as we stay below this, which we did. Stay below this, puncher, puncher, punch, 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 fake buy, sell off. Alright, which we did. So that would have been it. Don't really have much. That's it. That's really it. That was today's price action. Very weird, very bland, very choppy the first session, but the level worked. It was a no news day. And I knew that levels were likely to work, and it did. That one worked. This one failed. Never had a buying opportunity. We did get a little buying here at the end, and then we bounced off, right? So that was pretty much it, and then that's where we are now. So this 1500, if we go back to it, look at the 1500 here. We came back, we did touch it a little bit, so you have to go to the 1 minute to really see what's going on. So if we go to the 1 minute, let's see if we got anything we can work with. Not really. It's just a cluster. Boom, we got bounce, bounce, push up. Not really. Don't really have anything. You know, maybe this, but I don't even look like 2 to 1. Oh, it is 2 to 1. Look at that. Going, 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 gone. But that risk looks way too much. 6 points. Not that bad. All right, so that's it for today. Be back tomorrow. Be back tomorrow to see what I can get, if I get anything. We didn't have any volume down here. I should not be taking any trades down here unless we get the volume from the 5 minute. That's what I told myself. Or I understand what the footprint chart is providing me. All right, so be back tomorrow with a different mindset, different game plan, maybe even close to the same game plan. See you then.